Yes, sir. I'm fine, thank you. How are you today? My window is messed up. How are you today?
Oh, here, I'm working.
I know that's right, but you working doing God's work. That's beautiful.
And it's bad.
I know. It's gonna be hot today.
I don't like working like the weather like this.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning, y'all. I'm not gonna wait on anybody to come in because you could easily just tap the video and watch it yourself. But I wanted to talk to you guys this morning about standing up for yourself. Again, for the one who just popped on, I was gonna wait. I had just started talking, but good morning. Um, but I wanted to talk to you guys this morning about standing up for yourself and knowing when something should be over, or knowing when you need to say something in order for yourself to not be under any type of stress, taking on unnecessary responsibilities that do not belong to you, that are not yours. Sometimes you have to get to a point where you realize that you're of more importance than what's going on in your life. Um, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but um, I stood up for myself this morning, and although the consequences are gonna make a drastic change, like I don't know what's gonna happen with the change, but I know that like my living situation and like the people in the house, I know that's gonna change. Whether it be for something that I want to happen and it's something on a positive note, or if someone decides, that they don't want to do things, I guess they'll try and say my way. But that's not what actually. And I'm trying to get this out without putting all my business in the street. But let's just say it like this: I stood up for myself this morning. I spoke some words of truth. I don't think that I had spoken these words ever. I don't think I had ever said anything that I should have said in a sober state, in a calm state, as opposed to saying it in an angry state or in an argument. You know, I got it out this morning, and I wasn't angry. Not angry. Disappointed much. Extremely disappointed in someone. But other than that, I care about this person, so I have tried to help. Problem with that is that I stuck my neck out for this person so long, I forgot I wasn't helping me. Not only that, but they came up and decided, hey, I'm just gonna keep using the motherfucker. I'm not gonna help them, although they helped me come up. That's kind of the situation I was sitting in. And people are quick to try and find and figure out a way to make you responsible for that. And you probably are, because I know I'm responsible for some of those actions within that situation. I know that I am partially responsible because I allowed a lot of it to happen. But at this point, it's kind of choking the crap out of me. I'm at a church. I'm not gonna curse. But it's choking me. Like me not saying anything is literally choking the spirit out of me, and it's killing me. I'm stressed out more. I don't say anything. The other day, I burst into tears because I felt like, and I think mommies get this a lot. Um, we're not heard. We're just seen. Like like when they're hungry, I'm there. When they need emotional support, I'm there. When they need food, I'm there. When it's time to pay bills, I'm there. But if it's time for someone to sit down, like my 10-year-old, my kids are really good to me. I have great kids. They don't even, well, I don't call them cursing, but yeah. But my 10-year-old is like the best person in the house, right? He's always the one to say, like, if I'm making dinner, he's like, Mom, are you going to eat? Or I'm making something for everybody to, drink or cool cups or whatever I'm doing. It's, Mom, are you going to get you something? When he gets up in the morning, he's, Mom, how are you? Are you okay? What are you doing? What are you doing today? He's very concerned with my emotional state. Whereas opposed, my two teenagers are not so much into it, but they watch their mom and I see them. I can tell. They're watching mom. My son will kill somebody if something happens to me. Then I know. I know these things. My daughter is smarter than I am. So I know she sees things. She knows how to keep the peace without starting drama. But if you hurt her mama, it'll go down. That's kind of my daughter. But my 10-year-old, when it comes to my emotional state, my 10-year-old is like the only person that's like, are you okay, mom? And so the other day, I think it was some type of video. It was about the submarine situation. And I wanted to talk to, anybody who would fucking listen. um, what's going on with that. But like my son, he's kind of, he's a Sagittarius, so he's kind of dismissive. He was like, nah, I don't want to hear it. It didn't happen that way. Nope, 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 nope. That's not how it happened. My daughter and my son, the baby, they really don't understand what that is or what's going on, or probably don't even know. But my roommate, I call him a roommate for clean purposes. Okay. But I had dated this guy on and off for 30 years. I should have been his wife. And when I say that things happen and I almost allowed them, that's one of the things. I didn't get married in 5 years, a year, 2 years. A man knows instantly if he's in love with you, anyways. So I should have known for like decades now that I'm not his, I guess, pick. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I am his pick. It just doesn't say anything. I don't know. But at the end of the day, he's like emotionally unresponsive. Um, and everybody goes through things. And like I said, I'm going through things. And I would appreciate someone there for me and say, hey, you're going to be fine. Hey, you're going to be okay. Hey, can I help you? Or here, take this, do something nice for yourself. Or come on, let me take you to do something nice with you or for you. Or, you know, other than jumping my bones every now and then. Who wants that? You know? So I tried to talk to them or whatever, and I got like dismissed by everybody in the house. And it hurt my heart. It broke me. It broke me. It was a little bitty discussion about a 4-minute video that had nothing to do with love or emotions or anything, but it hurt me so bad. I felt like I wasn't listened to. And so I'm sitting here this morning. Something happened this morning in my house, and it wasn't between me, it was between my kids, but it broke me down and made me cry. And you would think that the other adult in the house would come and be there for me, but they weren't. They actually got up and they got back on their I'm all about me tour. Mind you, when this person came into my life this time, they didn't even have a place to stay. They didn't have a place to stay. I took them in. I put money in their pocket every week. I fed them. I prayed for them. I still do. I pray for them constantly. And God delivers where I come from because He's helped this person. Stability after that, too, having a stable place where you can rest and relax and have peace. That will help. I can't see me, y'all. That's why I keep getting scared. The sun is coming out today. Okay, that's good. Um, but anyway, I just did something that I thought I would never, ever, ever, ever do. And basically, I stood up for myself and was like, hey, look, things got to change or there's going to be some changes. And, grown people change differently than children. I don't know why, but mark my words, I feel like he's going to do the child change, run from the situation, which is fine with me. One less person I have to take care of, whether that be emotionally, physically, or financially. I won't feel like I'm in something by myself because that's how I feel. And I'm really tired of it. You have to learn to stand up for yourself. I've done this before. You think people are going to change and they don't. But this morning, you ever felt like, this morning I felt like I'd eaten a bunch of cotton candy and I couldn't swallow it. That's how I felt. Like I'm just up to here with this person. I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't. I don't know if they're going to say, maybe I've been wrong, maybe I've been a little selfish. I haven't really been there for you like you need. And I don't need a lot. I really don't. I don't even ask for a lot. I mean, come on, it's been 30 years. I ain't got shit from them. So I don't ask for anything. But I'm tired of having to stomach certain things like he's never not gotten to work unless he screwed up and he knew he'd get there by himself because I shouldn't have to take him. But he didn't even have a job when he came back to my house. Okay. Not only did he not have a place to stay, but he didn't even have a job. I prayed for him for months, months, while paying all my bills by myself, buying all my food by myself, working by myself. I had bank accounts. I had a lot of different things that I literally hawked to make it. And this person hasn't even said, can I go get that for you? Can I go get this for you? Can I go do this for you and go get your things back that you put up for risk to help your situation, even though, and especially because I was here? Can I help you now? None of that. So this morning, something happened between my children and it just broke my heart. It broke my heart. Like I probably cried harder than I've ever cried. But I love my kids so instantly. Boom, I'm up. Mom's up. Mom's up and gone. Okay. Because I love my children and I'll do anything in the world for them except be a prostitute. But this person that I was helping and in this intimate, non-intimate relationship with won't help me at all. And I'm sick of it. So this morning I got up and was like, look, first of all, I read it down, read everything that they do and don't do down so they have nowhere to duck and hide their tail. I'm tired of all of that. And then I said, there will be some changes. You can either change for the better for our situation or you can leave. At this point, it doesn't bother me anymore because you're not benefiting me to be here. So you burning out and snatching, your things and leaving. I know you got it because you saved it. That's not going to bother me either. But at least I won't be getting used for the benefit of somebody else. I'm nobody's stepping stone. But the worst thing that I fear, and the sad part about this is that I feel sorry for them because the moments, the blessings are coming because of me. That's how I feel. I'm a selfishly say that. Yeah, they bust their butt and work hard. They make that money. You got to in order to get a paycheck. So let's not be dumb here. Let's be logical. But everything else, you had to eat. to get to work, to be, strength to do the job. You had to get a ride. You had to be there on time. Some days before daybreak. Well, most days, all days before daybreak. When you were tired and you didn't want to catch a bus, someone picked you up, took you in, took you home, fed you. You had a place to bathe. All of these things are required in order for you to be able to stand up on your feet anyway. We didn't have any of that until they got to my house. This morning, me saying something, and they were at work. They were. They were at work. Sorry, not sorry. I'm at work, and if you want to be technical, I'm at work. I'm working for my kids right now. Right now. So, and I had time to say it. I'm working with my fingers. They just read the text. But y'all, I feel so fucking free because of it. Like I feel like I helped lift off some of the bricks that he put in my chest and just left there. Like those few messages, I was able to breathe a little bit. Like like when you're running a race and you're really tired and you have that checkpoint where you stop and you get water and you take off and you got this boost of energy. That's how I feel right now. In the situation that I'm going through about my children, it's already handled. I just got to sit here. Stand up for yourselves. Stand up for yourselves. And don't let anybody tell you that you're wrong if you do. Okay? Stand up for yourselves. Get that weight and get those bricks off your chest. Because at the end of the day, nobody gonna be you like you and God. And if people don't appreciate you, then that ain't your problem either. Let those people fly by the wayside. That's not your responsibility, to make sure somebody was taught something they should have been taught when they were a child. It's not That's not your job. Especially if they're a person always talking about how I'm so respectful and I'm so admired and I'm a wonderful person and it's like I sometimes I ask myself, who are you trying to boost up, me or him? I love you too. Yes, yes, big bang, bam, boom, boom, boom. Just yeah, like on a Saturday morning. Standing up for yourself feels so good. I feel so good. Now, I don't know what they're gonna do. I technically have been watching them, and to me, they feel like they act like a child. So I'm expecting them to pack and run. At this point, I don't care anymore. You know, I really don't. I don't care. Like, if you got to do that, do that. At least when you do that, every little step you take, you came up on your own instead of I came up by myself and ain't nobody helped me. You's a mother freaking the freak. God, I couldn't cuss. You lying. You came up off of somebody who was a single mom with kids. That's crazy. People are gonna get enough of using people. Because those are usually the people that wind up alone in their old age. They wind up, without. I'm gonna tell you something. If you ever mess over someone who blessed your game like that, the minute you screw that person over, God takes your life and it starts to crumble little bitty piece by little bitty piece by little bitty piece. It happens. Now he probably can't even work now. He's so mad. He's mad with me. Believe me, I know he mad. I don't give a fuck. I know he mad. Oh, well, you want a dumb woman, he needs to go get him a dumb child. Somebody he can woo. But you can't woo me. I'm mean as hell. You can't woo me. I don't even speak to me in the street. I ain't got no time. Plus, he's making me so emotionally unavailable. I don't trust nobody. Nobody. I don't trust nobody. Some of that is behind him. My kid's father, he don't get no pass. Child support. What? Y'all, I promise this thing that happens whenever money drops on my kids' cards because it don't happen every month. I think it's been this year since March. Last time I saw anything from their dad. And they've spent holiday with their dad since then. He ain't sent them no money home then. Did I trip? Nope. Did I say anything? Nope. I don't care. I don't care. Because you know why? My heart for my kids, it don't move. I'm going to take care of it. I got them. I ain't finna be blowing up your phone. I ain't finna call you. I ain't finna do none of that. This man ain't heard from me. He ain't heard from me. Because I don't call him. His mom I talk to damn near, what, once a month now at least? Grandma, if grandma knew I needed anything, she'd be there. But why? That ain't her babies. Not gonna worry that old woman or her husband. That's crazy. Thank God I got a great and wonderful dad. Thank God I was raised with my family and I don't have daddy issues and trust issues. You know what makes me mad with myself is it took me so long to stand up for myself. I had a daddy. Shit. He the same sign as the damn roommate, as a matter of fact. So I know how this person can behave. I see it on my own father. My brothers are the same sign as this person. They're all the same sign. They're all born in the same week. My dad, my roommate, my two brothers, all born in the same week, all the same star sign. All of them. The only one that is a piece of crap or acts like a piece of crap is the roommate. That's it. Everybody else has a heart for me and my children, but not this person. And yet this person is benefiting off of not only me, because yeah, just being in the house is benefiting off of me. Go somewhere else. But off of anyone that provides me help. And that's what I don't like. I can't take that. You don't use my dad or my brothers. Fuck this shit. So I stood up for myself this morning and I feel so relieved. I'm telling you, he's gonna try and probably bring me into an argument or some shit later. I don't know. Or maybe get grab his stuff and want to move out huffing and puffing. I don't give a fuck about that either. I'm telling you, when you're done, you're done. When you are done, you're done. I'm not done about a woman. They can have him. I'm done about my children. I don't want nobody using my children. They better not cough and you don't say what they need. But it's happened. I done had sick babies, and this person been in my house and ain't moved a finger to help my child. Mind you, it's his child. That's crazy, ain't it? But it happens every day in the world. So it don't rub me no different kind of way. I don't care. You know how many women go through that? You know? But stand up for yourself. I am so glad I did not drink no coffee this morning because I am hot out. It is hot. But baby, when mama pull up in a few minutes, I'm being took care of my business. Again, like a man. And if I can do it, why the fuck do I need a man around? Toys are easy to find. Very, very easy to find. why some people think that, they're untouchable. But the minute now that I've released all of the stress and I've given it back to God and I told this person so they can do something about the situation, whether they want to say, apologize and say, hey, maybe I wasn't there for you the way that I should have been. I want to be there for you more. Or they say, I'm getting my stuff and leave. I don't care at this point. I said something. And that's the most important thing. So, because I love my collective, or just I love God's people, I love the Lord, man. I want you to stand up for yourselves. Stand up for yourselves. And don't let nobody treat you like you're not important too, because you are. I don't care where you live. I don't care what neighborhood you in. I don't care what situation you in. I don't care if you got 29 children or two. I don't care if you ain't got no kids at all. I don't care if you handicapped or you not. I don't care if you black, white, gold, green, or blue. I don't care. You belong to the Lord. You belong to the Holy Spirit. You are supposed to be loved and taken care of. If you got to do it by yourself. But you always, always stand up for yourself. Help God take them bricks off your chest that's weighing you down, stressing you out. Young people dying of heart attacks. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Because they take stress and just sit on top of it and don't say nothing. I'm not gonna let him have that. You done took everything else from me. You're not gonna take my life. You better get up, stand up, say something. Because people will eat at you and eat at you and eat at you like gnats until there is nothing left, and then they will run off and tell the whole wide world that they came up by themselves. And that's a damn lie. I'm telling you. This person, we used to, when we were growing up together, he was like, this is my best friend. I was his best friend until he ran into some other woman who literally just bought him. She bought him, and anything he wants, she does. Now she's his best friend. And he's had the audacity to say it in my face. I don't, we don't gel the same anymore. Could y'all imagine how that made me feel that day? And that was probably 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. But I still remember it. If I was an evil person, I would never let him live it down. But I don't care. Because at the end of the day, she went on by her life. And he was left with nothing, nobody, and no place to stay. So now I'm gonna force him. You either gonna take care of your damn self, or you gonna help me take care of us. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, the Bible says, give to Caesar what is Caesar's. So you gotta pay where you lay. And at this point, it's okay, wherever the fuck you decide to pay. Twice. Cuss. I just want y'all to have a good day. I might be arguing later. I don't know. I'm not arguing. I said what I said, and I meant that. Libras don't bite their tongue. Once we say something, we mean it. I don't know why people think that they can run over Libras, but baby, the last thing you want to do is put a Libra in a predicament where they have to cut you. You don't want to do that. And I don't mean physically with no knife. I mean verbally with the words. Make you think about some shit. A Libra will talk to you so bad you want to kill yourself. I'm telling you. So y'all stand up for yourself. Don't let nobody sit on top of you and use you. Okay? Why they run around and brag about everything they got when they wouldn't even have what they have if it wasn't for you. Don't be the extra in their life that made it all happen. Because you the star, not them. And they run around and tell the whole world that they the star. Don't do that. Shine your own light. Okay. Now I'm trying to cut my air on. I think I'm gonna cut my air back on because I can't do this heat. And I love you guys. And I may come back with a video today. But I just got up on a day I thought I was gonna sleep it in, okay? And I had to take care of some emotional business and some mommy business. So I love you guys and have a great day.